Welcome to the Pars Profanum.
Is Zach's mic coming through in your headphones?
You hear that?
Fuck.
Are they all volume correctly?
Are we recording?
Yep, we've been recording this.
This whole thing?
Yeah.
God damn it.
So
All right.
Jake can just choose to include whatever he wants.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, in any case,
I just bumped the mic.
that was a warm, welcoming hello to the Pars Profanum podcast.
Just 1,000 decibels right to your face.
1,000 decibels.
Fuck. But all right, I got a toast to make, boys.
Yeah.
This one is to humble beginnings
Yep.
And vodka.
and vodka. Yes, sir.
So yeah, welcome to the Pars Profanum podcast, episode 2.
Our drummer is out.
Yeah.
Ryan's not here.
Fatal car accident. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
Don't manifest that shit. We need our drummer
Yeah.
on blame.
That
It was
almost
critical condition.
that
It
almost
wasn't
happened.
Fatal.
Like Jeremy Renner.
Oh, yeah. Dude, you got hit by the snowplow.
Yeah, my boy.
It's not funny, dude.
Oh man, I'm gonna get canceled immediately.
Dude's name's Hawkeye. He couldn't see.
God dang it.
We're coming in hot.
Yeah. Yeah. So if in case you guys missed it last time, I'm Zach. This is Loyal and Gently Pokes.
Yep, gently. That's that name is on my birth certificate.
Believe it or not.
And it's going on his fucking tombstone too.
Yeah, for sure.
But no,
Rusty screwdriver.
No context whatsoever.
Yeah, just
That's where Jake's
that
gonna
was pretty
start it
subtle.
back.
it
Yeah,
was pretty subtle.
That was pretty subtle, yeah.
Well, in any case, fuck Jake.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, with a rusty screwdriver.
God
Yeah.
damn it! Fuck.
Trying to think of things that have happened recently.
Well, our drummer got in a fatal car.
Yeah, that wasn't very good.
We're
wishing for a quick.
Quick recovery so
Yeah.
he can fucking play drums. God damn it.
Yeah, he needs to stop being a pussy.
He's actually with his girlfriend.
He's being a good boyfriend right now.
Yeah, he's being a very nice guy.
Yeah, can't blame him.
Yeah, no.
We're we started recording the first episode of the podcast on the first day of 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are fucking, what, 14,
2
15
weeks,
days
2
later?
weeks later.
So
You know what?
we start. I mean, it's pretty good. Every couple weeks or
Yeah, every
I mean,
time we
until
feel
people
like
are
it.
like, we need more of this, and then it's like, well, fuck, what are we gonna do?
we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, this is the second episode. All of us have got like life changes happening. I feel like.
Yeah,
I mean,
except for
kinda.
me. I've been living like kind of the same life on repeat every day.
I felt that. I mean, throw my fucking personal business out here,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, the best place to put that.
I got a schedule change at work, so we're gonna have more time to do shit.
More practice.
Yes, sir, or more podcast, either or.
Yeah, me and Loyal both are hoping to get. Well, you got your schedule changed. I'm
Yes.
trying to get mine to the exact same schedule so we can our bromance can thrive.
Yeah. You need more time to cuddle.
Yeah, a whole
No,
extra
like
day.
it all happened in like 2 days because like it starts like I'm gonna be off of work. Yeah, on
Yeah.
Tuesday rather than fucking.
Hell yeah.
I work at a marijuana cultivating facility. If
That's
you-
pretty awesome.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
haven't heard of it, Good Day Farm. I'm gonna promote the fucking brand. They didn't pay me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call out in the animal hospital.
No,
We're going
you
to bring
shouldn't.
so much traffic to
I'm gonna
I don't know how
completely
legal
leave
this
that
is,
anonymous.
so yeah.
It's legal.
Okay,
It's fine.
well.
Sure.
In
They're
any-
a public business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like saying you work for Walmart. Dude, I've had a strange job history. I've only had 2 jobs. My second job was at Walmart, and I was one of the OGP people.
Oh my god, the people at
Yeah.
the fucking door.
They walk out the carts of groceries to people.
Oh yeah, I did a little
yeah.
bit of that. I was a cart pusher at Walmart. I did
Yeah.
a little bit of that.
So
yeah.
you took like orders out to people and shit.
Sometimes I did. I told them that wasn't my fucking job.
Yeah, I had to do cart pushing sometimes.
Yeah, that wasn't your fucking job, but
Yeah.
I was one of those people that appreciated it whenever they did come out and help, even though I knew the managers like, if you don't do this, I'm gonna kick your ass or
Yeah.
whatever. The fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
Sounds like a normal place.
yeah, no.
That's kind of. I feel like when I go to the store, like that's one thing. Like if I try to, I try to like with the carts in the parking lot. Like if there's a cart on the way, I'll like go out of my way to get the cart and put it in.
See,
at
and
least in
people
the,
like
People are
me
so
appreciate
lazy.
people like you.
because if everybody did that, there would be no carts in the parking lot.
There would also be no. Well, I guess there would be car pushers, but there wouldn't be no goddamn fucking carts and fucking.
Bro.
You're gonna be so mad, bro. So mad.
Because the number of people that are going to leave their cart randomly out is much smaller than the number of people that are going to grab it and put it away, hopefully.
Yeah.
Or I guess right now it's not.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
It would only take a few. If you're listening,
Yeah, fucking put your carts up.
put your carts up and then put one other cart up.
Yeah.
When you go to put your cart away,
Whenever-
straighten one other cart that isn't straight and somebody just rolled it into the tray, into
Where-
the corral.
Whenever you motherfuckers wake up in the morning and you're doing your morning routine before you go to the store or whatever, tell yourself, I'm going to put my fucking cart away.
Yeah, honestly, nothing else on the planet matters.
It's the golden rule. I mean, if everybody just put their cart away, there would be no climate change.
And yeah, and people would stop trying to go to war. North Korea would step down.
Religion,
Would
conflict, all that. Everything.
we would
ends.
literally gain world peace.
Yeah.
Child hunger ended.
Cancer,
The answer
gone.
has been in front of us this
Cancer.
whole time.
Yeah, it's the carts.
It's the goddamn carts.
It's the carts. There's gonna be one with a squeaky wheel though. That's the thing. Is
Yeah.
like
There's also the one with that loose ass fucking wheel you just want to throw.
whee, spin
Yeah,
around.
bro.
If you get that cart, don't return it because it'll never get taken care of.
No, do return it, and then people like us will beat the fuck out of it and then throw it.
If
the
you
side.
get that cart, take it with you. Take it away.
Throw it in your truck, in your car, and fucking take it home.
Put
Give it
it-
to a homeless person. Do
Put it
fucking
in the
something.
bed of someone else's truck in the parking lot
Hell
so
yeah.
that they take it home.
Pars Profanum promotes vandalism.
Theft, vandalism,
As long as you put
property
your cart
violation.
As long as you put your
up, we don't
tax
really care what you
evasion.
get up to.
If you put your cart
Mass
in someone
genocide.
else's vehicle, that's still putting it up.
Yep,
Yeah.
by proxy.
Yeah.
Because yeah, now it's their fucking problem.
What about mass genocide?
Oh, I was just saying, like, like on the grand scheme of things, like, you know, a guy can kill a lot of people, but if he's putting his cart up every day, that's still a
God
good.
damn
That's
it.
still a good guy. On this note, on this note, I gotta ask you guys something.
Okay.
All right, so if you had to pick one band that would like be the only band to make every song that exists right now, what would it be?
Oh,
Oof, that's a good one. Cause
That's
In their
Tough.
own style.
can they
So,
be?
like, if
can
it's
they
a
be a band that's no longer a band?
sure.
Historical band?
What are you thinking?
I don't know. That was
You
just a
think
valid
that-
question. There's been a lot of bands that aren't bands now.
Yeah.
The Fray is the lead singer is leaving the Fray.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they're still going as the Fray. They're just going to get a new singer, which is crazy.
That's
yeah.
weird.
Yeah, no, the singer like he came out on a fucking show and he was like, "This is my last show."
Hmm.
Yeah, it was some crazy shit. I was like, "Damn."
I like the Fray.
Yeah, 20 years, dude. That's
Actually.
crazy. I want to be that 20 years in the fucking
In the Fray.
maybe not in the Fray and part.
Not in the band,
Can you
but
imagine being in a band for like that long and just be like, yeah, these guys are like, I share my brain with them every week for like the past 10 years.
yeah,
Show them my deep creative
20,
side.
dude.
honestly,
Yeah.
Probably more like if we're going
it's a
like
marriage.
because the
Yeah.
Fray probably started before they got their debut. So like it
Oh,
could have
yeah.
very well been like 25, 30 years. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
That's crazy.
that
I don't
was-
know if the four of us like will all survive 20 or 30 years.
Yeah, we've got a risky 4 here.
Well, I've got a comment.
We got a
on that.
risky bunch.
I feel like I'm probably the least at risk because I'm always just so anxious that I don't leave my house. I'll probably be like that
Maybe.
once I move out.
Here's the thing. I genuinely think if everybody could show every other person in the band the same amount of respect that we give, you know what I mean, that we expect, there wouldn't be a fucking issue.
Yeah.
Well, not with the band, just with our lives.
Yeah, like, you know, car crashes or... No,
Rusty fucking screwdriver.
well, we just talked about Ryan. He is in the hospital.
We
We were praying.
To Satan.
Oh, yeah.
bring our friend back.
we don't actually worship
At the
Satan.
end of the day-
I should throw that out there.
Yeah, no. Even though our band...
It's not
kind of
satanic.
revolved-
God
it-
damn
not
it.
satanic.
Unholy.
It's unholy.
Yeah.
It's fucked, but it's not fucking satanic.
The thing
I don't know
the
the
thing
difference.
the thing
I'm
about
just a little Catholic boy.
the thing about there being an unholy side to something implies that there's a holy side.
Yeah.
Well, see, here's the thing about
I'm the
that.
holy side of the band.
We got a comment on the last video, and I'm gonna do
Did
this.
we really?
Yeah,
Oh,
you fucking
snap.
showed it to us.
What was it?
About
That wasn't on the video. That was on a Reddit.
Oh snap! Let's
Oh,
Let's
okay,
call out
well,
this motherfucker on the r/Latin Reddit. You fuck you, dude.
on a real note. That was bullshit.
no.
Maybe not actually. Fuck you.
It was
but-
bullshit. I asked you a question. You answered it. Fuck you.
Our band
No,
name.
I was just gonna say that like he pointed out that we were probably wrong. But,
Yeah.
Our band
Who
name.
cares? Latin's dead as fuck.
Our band name is Pars Profanum, and the thing about our band name being Pars Profanum is that that's not a really like a phrase in Latin that makes sense. That is Latin, but those two words don't
Except-
really mesh together quite right.
Yeah,
What
they
we're
have multiple
going for
meanings, too.
is kind of, personal to us, but our like the band name. It's two words. It's like poetry. They don't have to mesh perfectly right.
And there's a lot of bands like that, kind of like you guys have said.
Basically, yeah. We mean what we mean by our band name. So if you come
Yeah.
at us about our band name and you think that you
are right. You're wrong.
are right, yeah. 'cause
You know what? If one of us dies over the course of this band,
we will probably. I mean, if we don't break up, then one of us will die.
all of
And
us
then-
would die eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my point.
Dude, that's so trippy.
Pars Profanum lives on.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing I might say about that. If anything happens to me, regardless of if I like decide to step down or whatever, don't hesitate. Like keep pushing. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna sell your guitar.
Don't sell my fucking guitar.
I'm
Wait,
just-
that
I'm
one.
just
I was
kidding.
thinking that one for some reason. I don't give a fuck about that one.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, that's in your possession now.
What is?
That
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Ivan, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, you asked a question
What was that?
we didn't answer.
Yeah.
Oh
shit.
yeah, what
The-
band? I don't know what I would even pick for that.
I don't know either, and I know like it's just a band I listen to a lot anymore, but like Seether, I feel like has a good range. Like I like the
They have a
inspiration that
lot
they
of
draw
range.
from, and they kind of have done a lot of different
Seether has
types
a
of songs. You know?
heavy influence on how I play and how I sing.
Yeah, and I mean they've done like really heavy stuff. They've done like really
Really,
well.
not
They've done
heavy
acoustic stuff.
They're an overall really ranged, really good band, and not that we're trying to kiss anybody's ass, but keep doing what y'all do.
Yeah, well,
Like-
and I mean you've got like inspiration from a lot of other bands that I like historically,
Yeah.
and the whole post grunge thing,
yeah.
and yeah, because a lot of the other bands I like I love them, but they have a sound, and they stick to that sound, and I wouldn't want them to do every song.
Seether
Yeah.
has like they've come a long way. If you genuinely actually listen to like their early stuff, like even in like, because Sarin Gas was really like it sounded a lot like Nirvana to me,
Mm-hmm. I did.
but like early Seether, the riffs sounded almost Korn. You know what I mean? Like, the riff sounded a lot like Korn, and some of what Sean Morgan did, even on the vocals, sounded a little bit like Korn. But, like, they were original enough, you know. I don't know really where I'm trying to go with this, but
No, they came into their own though. It's
they
cool.
did.
It's either honestly sometimes I don't know which is like really would have been copying each other, but like Thrice and Seether I see as really similar.
They are.
I was gonna say for my picks, I feel like I'd either say Thrice or Breaking Benjamin.
Breaking Benjamin, that's an interesting choice.
That would be
because-
interesting too.
Because, like, there are people, like, on YouTube that have done, like, they did, like, this, it was Bad Guy in the style of Billie Eilish.
I saw that.
Or it was Bad Guy in the style of fucking Breaking Benjamin.
Yeah.
It was a Billie Eilish song. And that
I
shit
need to
was
watch
dope.
that.
That shit was cool,
Was
bro.
it Breaking Benjamin that actually did it? Or?
No, it was Jared Dines and 10
I know that guy.
10-second songs or some shit like that. Yeah, it was really
It was
cool.
interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
This podcast is brought to you by Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
Now we've got to fucking cut it out.
They've been
No,
Tell you what.
they're not an actual sponsor, but we are drinking Dr. Pepper right now on every podcast.
Dr. Pepper has been authentic
Nice.
blend of 23 flavors since Eastern 1885.
Though I will say, I think it's bullshit that there are 23 flavors, and I always have. But
Yeah, it's one flavor in the end if you really think about
it's
it.
Dr. fucking Pepper.
Yeah,
Dr.
that's
Pepper
true.
flavor.
That's true.
What about your
Plus,
pussies?
if you know anything about flavor, you can tell that Dr. Pepper only has 21 flavors.
Oh my fucking
Yeah,
lord.
honestly, my palate is that advanced that I can count 21, not quite 23. I think that's a marketing ploy.
Yeah, honestly.
Bro, I can't count past 21. What the fuck do they mean 23? Because,
Oh,
Or-
I actually
or
was
don't.
going to tell a story.
Listen to this podcast
when
while
you're-
you sleep.
While you masturbate.
Yeah, that would be totally like the best material.
Jerk off to the sound of my voice.
Yeah.
No, now we're going to post it on Pornhub.
You like this?
Oh, dude.
When I get real close to the mic.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
you fucking
Jake, I know
like-
you're editing this later, and
I know you like
Trust me,
that.
future me is like feeling it right now.
yeah.
Future you is like, what in the actual fucking shit
Yeah,
are we
you-
going on about right
you
now?
like
me
that,
is like-
Jake? You like this, Jake?
Future me says he really likes it.
You like it when I stick it in there.
Future me says he doesn't like that.
Jake, do you feel that?
What the fuck? What was that? What did I just feel, dude? What the hell?
It's
No,
called
I got this-
you're getting horny. Your pussy's wet.
Jake's never been wet before, bro.
Not without a rusty screwdriver.
Oh my god.
I got this story to tell you guys about Walmart.
Fuck.
So when I worked at Walmart, like I was saying, I carried those big ass carts out.
Yeah.
I carried those big ass carts and like they stacked these totes of plastic trays, right?
Yeah.
So one day I was wheeling out looking like a little dumbass, wearing my stupid ass green fucking vest. And I went out there and I hit one of the 1,000 cracks in the Walmart parking lot. And all my shit, this tower of fucking food fell all over this person's car. And like,
That's horrible.
like they were being so chill about it. And then right after that, this this coworker of mine, this big guy, he's a big guy. We called him Diablo. He's fucking carrying an even taller order than what I had. And the same exact thing happens. He just looks down and he goes, he just yells, "Fuck!" so loud, and then walks just straight back inside. And then I shit,
left.
dude,
He
I
probably
shit you
fucking-
not. I shit you not. 20 seconds later, maybe a car crash happens. Right?
God damn.
Dude, it was like the most Walmart experience ever. These people got out and started arguing. Oh, no. Bro, I have a lot of stories from Walmart.
I've also got quite a few stories about Walmart.
Tell me
So
one.
first and foremost, whenever I was working at Walmart, I was a fucking cart pusher, and there was this dude who later got fired for stealing cash out of a register.
Epic.
Yeah. I'm not going to say his name, but
Say it.
Probably shouldn't.
He's probably on the top 10 most wanted list. You'll see him.
Walmart cashier number 3.
Yes.
But no, so whenever we were working
Dale.
together, he had a cart and he put it on a box mod.
Oh.
And so we were getting fucking blasted a lot of nights. And then there were a few nights where, like, we'd be drinking and smoking on the job, right?
That's also
Wow.
epic.
So, I was like 16, mind you. This dude's like fucking 23.
Even better.
Yeah.
Even better.
So,
This dude could get in some Dale.
so
Yeah,
the
Could get in
last
so much
Dale,
trouble.
the last day I worked there, I was high and drunk as fuck, right? I didn't give a shit because I was getting ready to go on vacation.
Yeah.
I had another job lined up for right after I got back. I didn't give a fuck.
Loyal left and never came back.
I really didn't. Anyway, I hit a fucking car with like 23 cars.
Oh my god.
they were
Dude, look.
they were on the mule, right? And like I couldn't get the motherfucker to stop. So whenever I finally got it to stop, the fucking car was like kind of tilted up on the on like 2 tires. I'm like, fuck. So I back it up real quick, and for some reason I got saved. There was not like really much damage. It was just like a little dent in the fucking fender. I was like,
Dude, yeah.
Little
Those are the
dent
moments
that
you're
Loyal
like, thank fucking God.
left.
dude, I'm not even playing. I think I
He
clocked out early. I was done.
Yeah.
like,
He left everything in the hands of Dale.
Oh,
Look, at the end of the
Dale.
day, though, you're a good person because you were pushing those carts.
That's true.
you know what?
That's
it was
true.
my job, and I hated it. So I don't.
At
think
the
I
end
was
of
a
the
good
day,
person.
no
You're being a
matter
good
what,
person.
if you push carts, you're a good person.
Yeah, I love you personally. I do have another story.
I don't know. Jake's got a lot to cut out.
You told us not to fucking.
I don't
hold
mind.
back.
I don't mind.
That's true. Okay, well,
I've got one more story. I mean, I have a lot of stories from Walmart, but
I've got another good one. but-
okay, yeah, give us another one after this. But basically, like when I was doing that same job, this car pulls up next to me, and it's like this middle-aged woman. She's like, "Hey, I just want you to know, there's a man naked in the shopping cart in front of the store jerking off."
what?
What the fuck?
Yeah, and so I went in there and told my supervisor, and
As you do.
yeah, but then like I went out there and like I don't know where this story was going. I'll probably cut this out. There was just nothing. Like they went out there and I guess the man just got his, he popped his seal and just left. He rolled away. He rolled away in his stupid little cart. So that guy was still a cart pusher though, if you think about it like that.
He was pushing something while in a cart.
So
Yeah.
there was this one time.
Wait. If you sell marijuana, like cart, are you a cart pusher?
Oh, that's so true.
Hey, that's true. You know what? I know people that make carts, so are they technically the cart pushers?
I think they're the cart pushers.
Those are good people.
because they put because my
The
job
best.
pushes it off to the fucking dispensaries and shit. So, I mean,
Yeah.
but no, there was this one time I was working at. You know what? Actually, I don't know if I told this story on the podcast last time, and if so, you can cut it out. But this wasn't at Walmart. This was at Hy-Vee, and I know I've told this story to you all individually, maybe. But I was outside smoking a cigarette on break, and this dude walks up and he sits down next to me, and he starts smoking a cigarette. We're talking and shit. And he pulled out this joint. He's like, "You want to hit this shit?" I look at it. It's like glazed.
Oh.
Right, it's like shiny.
Mm-hmm.
It was shiny, and I don't know, but like I did not feel like it was a good idea to smoke this joint.
Homeless man.
Yeah,
So you did?
no,
Oh.
obviously not.
Surprising.
But no, later that I think like a week later, like I think that dude fucking OD'd
No.
on like some drugs. I'm just like, well, I'm glad I didn't fucking smoke that joint. Like,
Holy shit.
Loyal almost got started on heroin from a joint.
Well, I had a similar deal. It was like, I had to deliver to one of these Uber drivers. Well,
Yeah.
I guess I won't say the brand. I had to deliver to one of the delivery drivers.
well, I mean,
I don't think it mattered.
Yeah.
it's Uber, whatever.
Basically, this guy was like, "Yo, come here." And he like nudges me to the side, and he's like, can you go in there and tell them to bring my order out first? And I was like, okay, because I was just like, fuck it. I liked that guy. And I come back out with his order, and he just gives me like 1.5 grams of just weed that I had to hold on to for the rest of the day at work. And I didn't smoke it, but I had Ryan try it.
Bro,
He liked it.
that's
Hey.
great. Year-old blasted.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So,
What's up, Loyal?
in relation to the whole weed thing, there was one time I was working at McDonald's. I had different stories from different places. Not all of them were at Walmart because I didn't really work there that long. But I was working at McDonald's and shit, and I was sweeping the parking lot one morning, and I found this bag of weed right by my fucking truck. I didn't give it much thought. I picked it up, smelled it, and I was like, put it in my fucking toolbox. Right? About 4 or 5 hours later, there was a dude looking around my truck.
Whoa.
And me, I'm like, nah, fuck that. Like, like, this is my truck. I'm like, can I help you? This is my truck. He's like, I dropped a bag around here. I'm like, I haven't seen a bag.
You didn't see one, yeah.
I haven't seen no fucking bag. Like, what? So he fucks off, and I go home and smoke that weed, and I didn't die. It wasn't that bad. It
You
was
didn't
like,
I
start
didn't
foaming out of the
die.
mouth.
what?
Surely, if he was looking for it, though,
Yeah.
Right.
that's
Well,
like all the confirmation you need. to know
Maybe,
that's safe.
or it's like laced with fentanyl.
yeah, but
Yeah,
I mean, a little
well,
bit of F doesn't.
I have a
hurt.
story about that too.
Really?
Ever heard of K2? Maybe it's not fentanyl.
Yeah.
Maybe not fentanyl, but like
No.
Smoking some spice.
whenever I first started smoking, well, maybe not when I first started. Like I was smoking with my cousin quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, excuse me. I was smoking with a friend of mine. Like whenever I had first moved here.
Yeah.
And every time I smoked this weed of his, every fucking batch he got, it seemed like. Because the first few times, like, oh, I'm just greening out. I would, like,
Oh,
break out in a
God.
cold sweat.
Oh, that's
I was,
not
like,
good.
passing out. Like, it was bad. So,
It's not. No.
Smoking that chronic.
dude, I'm not even capping with you. Whenever I say, it was every fucking time.
Yeah.
Every single time. Because I got a blunt off this dude. And me and smoked it. Oh, fuck, I said his name. Whatever.
The Seaman.
Semen, yes. His name.
The C-Man, yeah. I took like fucking maybe 4 or 5 hits off this blunt, and like I went to the same shit. I was breaking out in cold sweats and all this shit, and was hitting it. And he's like, "C-Man, excuse me." He's like, "Nah, this don't feel right." He put it out, and he fucking like he threw it away.
Yeah.
And like I like
And you were like, don't waste it.
Yeah, dude,
Like,
this is
cold
my-
sweats are fine
I
as
love
long as I'm getting
artificial
high.
I
marijuana.
smoked that shit like for a month, and I was like, "Nah, I'm not smoking with this dude again."
For a month.
Yeah, well, like we were hanging out like at least once a week.
God
You know what I
dang.
mean? Like, so
Loyal was like, this weed's hitting different, but I'm going to hit it again.
Yeah.
every time. But no, I got to a point where I stopped hanging out with him, and I would smoke weed, and I didn't do that. And that was like, I think that was K2. Because
Yeah.
I can't think of any weed I smoked before or after that, because I smoked a little bit before that. Nothing ever.
That's
made
like
me do
a
that
similar
shit.
thing people will say about K2.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
If
guys-
there's any kids listening,
You're not.
Sorry.
you shouldn't be. We're bad influences.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe don't listen to us. This whole podcast is trash.
Don't.
Yeah.
For kids, anyway.
My
Wouldn't be.
my at a young age when social media started getting like big, like when I was in middle school, early middle school,
Yeah.
and like a bunch of middle schoolers started getting cell phones.
I didn't get to do that.
Yeah. I didn't either for the longest time.
I didn't
But
either.
it was like yeah, I had a tablet. That tablet. That's the tablet over there that we're using for lyrics, and I would email. I would email people when I was on Wi-Fi.
yeah.
You know what I got? I'm not even fucking playing.
The slide
Have-
phone.
Not even the slide phone. Do you remember there were like these little red MP3 player looking phones that like it flipped it up like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flip phone.
So I got my first taste of Blink-182 like that. My first taste of Nickelback. My first taste of fucking like Weird Al. Like, yeah, there was a lot of good music on that thing that I always listened to. That
That's cool.
I probably shouldn't have at a young age. Like, Scotty doesn't know.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro, I used the Kindle Fire. I was blasting Avenged Sevenfold on the Kindle Fire.
Hail to the king.
Nah, dude.
Yeah, I think we said that last time.
Yeah,
I fucking hated that song.
Waking the Fallen. That's a good song. Or a good album.
I listened to Cage, and this was on MX versus ATV Untamed. I listened to
You love this game.
Dude, I do. It's so fucking good. But it was Cage 9, Hearts and Stars. It was Hearts and Stars.
Heart, Stars, and Horses, dude.
No pussy.
Clovers and balloons.
Yeah, and then also on that fucking game was Side of a Bullet by Nickelback. Prime shit, dude.
Bro, that's what we should talk about is video games.
See, I don't really play a lot of games.
You don't really?
I didn't either, but
You guys ever played some Lego Star Wars?
Yes, I had the entire like
The complete saga?
Yeah, on the
Shit-
Wii.
Have you seen the new one they made?
No, I haven't
Bro,
played it. I have seen it though.
They remastered every level, every movie.
Oh, that's crazy.
So like everything in the anyways, that game slaps. Dude, Super Mario Galaxy.
that game slapped too. I had that one.
You ever play that?
no, I had a
I played
GameCube.
both of them.
And,
Oh, dude, Smash Melee.
and I had a GameCube, and I had Smash Melee
motherfucking
Mario
Mario
Party.
Sunshine, Mario Party.
Mario Party.
and Mario Kart Double Dash.
Double Dash. Dude, I played that with
And
my friend.
that like Mario Kart Double Dash and Melee were like
Those
my
two were,
favorite
like,
games,
yes.
and then Pokemon. I played all the Pokemon games until.
You and I should play Double Dash
Couple years ago.
sometime.
Dude, I'm down
I'll
for
get
that.
you on
too.
an emulator.
But now, oh yeah, I could just.
Yeah, dude.
I
Bring
got
your
this
Switch.
I
thing-
can't
I
find
brought
the
this thing for the
GameCube, but it
Wii.
still exists, and I still have Double Dash. Melee stopped working, which is sad.
I don't have a GameCube anymore, but I have the disc of Double Dash, which is
Oh
crazy.
really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
dude.
That's worth money. Though.
Yeah, no, it is now. It's just I don't know if it worked. I have to put it in. I have to put it in a GameCube
Yeah.
and see if it actually worked.
We've been trying to find the GameCube. My siblings have it.
All I'm saying is a full band Double Dash setup.
Heck yeah.
Bro, a LAN
Heck,
party? I
yes.
am game.
Involve drinks maybe.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You know what I also think would be ideal, maybe in the future
So-
sometime? A fucking, like a road trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Record the podcast on the road trip.
Bro, that would be
Definitely.
so chill.
Yeah.
So today
it's gonna
we're
be
talking to you from the mountains of Colorado.
Absolutely.
Bro, that shit would have been so
Let's
cool.
go to Colorado.
So cool.
Shit would have been so cool. Why didn't we do this? Why not?
I need like
Dude,
a
we should go to
backpack,
Pikes
like a
Peak.
battery, a big battery pack that I can carry.
Yeah.
We should
for
go
all
to
that.
Pikes Peak.
It's just going to be a
Colorado.
long time before we do that for unfortunate circumstances we're not
Yeah.
going to get into.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Gently Pokes over here.
I kind of got out of hand at a bar.
He's not allowed to leave the state.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. For 5 years.
yeah. They told me if I step 1 foot out, there will be a sniper rifle pointed at my forehead.
They follow him around.
I'm
it's
on
the
the
KGB.
FBI most
Every
wanted
once in a while, we'll see a laser on him and we'll all duck. It's crazy.
list. Yeah.
Dude, it's wild. They're out to get him.
All right, let's not get in my personal business.
True. Watch out, Jake. Watch out.
Oh,
Oh, God, get down!
It's all good. It's all good now.
it was just a false alarm. Yeah, this whole band thing is basically just like they're my bodyguards, and I'm just trying to fit in.
Fuck.
It's true.
Yeah.
Jake is our deity.
Gently.
He was locked in a basement because they were
Joe.
trying to hide him, and they were like, "Hey, you know what? We need a bassist for our fucking band.
Let's get this fucking.
Let's get this fucking gimp out of the goddamn basement."
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm the bassist. Loyal's the drummer. Zach is the singer.
And Ryan's a guitar.
Ryan is in the hospital.
We're a jazz
Loyal
band.
plays drums and guitar at the same time.
Yeah. So really, we
simultaneously.
didn't really need the
We don't need Ryan anymore.
drummer.
He's dead. I just got a
Oh,
dead.
you just got
He's-
notified?
Yeah.
He's
dead.
alive and he's dead to us. Now he's dead for you. Oh my god.
Ryan, if you
Ryan's gonna
listen,
he's gonna be fuming.
Ryan, if you listen to this, we love you, and we hope you get better soon.
Yeah, there are roses. I'm pushing carts for you tomorrow.
Yeah, your shift at fucking Walmart is being covered by Jake,
Yep.
and I'm gonna whip him.
Yep. He's just gonna follow me. It just whip me.
Just like the snipers do.
Yeah.
Yep.
If I
Actually,
step
that's
outside
what
of
I'm
the
gonna
state.
do. I'm gonna get a sniper rifle and hide up on fucking Walmart. Just laser pointer
Just
out all
watch it.
8 hours of his
I just
shift.
feel the hot redness on the side of my forehead.
Every fucking second of the day.
People would be like, "What is that?" I'll be like, "I'm just playing with my cat."
My cat likes to
Chase
put the laser on
silly
me.
laser around.
Yeah, I'm just playing with my cat.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Man. So, yeah, it would be nice to leave the state, but we just got to work around
Yeah.
Jake's fucking probation.
Yeah, we got to figure out how I can hide the brace and all that. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna have to cut it off and run to Ohio.
yeah,
Like
Hide the brace.
my.
why would I go to Ohio?
That was a joke that I cannot fucking actually elaborate on.
Is it?
But
just
it made sense.
The Ohio meme.
No, it's
We're going to Ohio,
okay. Well,
boys.
I guess we can cut this out too. I'm like, damn. Do you know how fucking far that is, dude? Like,
It's a short walk for freedom.
yeah. Except he got fucking arrested in Ohio, and he got shipped
Please
back
let
up to Michigan.
Please let me put this in.
Yeah.
With me.
There's something in the way cover that was on the last podcast.
Oh, we should talk about that.
I
That
get
was not
emotional because. Oh, really?
great. No, you talk first, and I'll talk.
Okay, well, yeah, do that, pussy.
I like. You can. We'll both talk at the same time, and I'll pan you to the left ear and me to the right ear.
That way the audience. Can
Yeah,
decide.
so
all right. So
this way we're gonna have
basically-
two different
I
conversations.
didn't.
right?
I didn't think
you can
the take
focus
was
on whichever
amazing.
one you
Shut
want.
the
We'd
fuck
only.
up.
I think it's a pretty good idea,
We'd only
actually.
really done it once.
The something in the way
or a couple
cover
times before. But
that
I
I
think
was.
Zach's did some really good.
It
vocals
actually
on
really
there.
makes me think of my dad. And that's
And-
why it makes
Oh
me
my
so emotional.
God.
Zach's dad is awesome.
So
That was a fun bit.
I
Yeah.
didn't catch any of that at all.
I can
You were supposed
legitimately
to
make
pick-
that happen.
You were supposed to pick which one to listen to.
I was trying to decide by listening to both parts. It was
Do we need to
bad.
try this again?
No,
I don't think we do.
I think that I'm actually going to do that.
Do it,
I'll pan
absolutely.
you to one side and me to the other.
Yep. This is amazing.
And if you don't, I swear to God, I'm
I
gonna
will-
come with a fucking baseball
We're
bat
gonna-
and I'm gonna bust your goddamn knees.
So
Welcome back. Dude, that's Little Smokies, bro. Those were pretty fire.
Those were pretty fire. I had one,
It
and I
tasted
if you guys haven't had Little Smokies wrapped in bacon and baked in
fucking
covered
it was
in
like
brown
honey.
sugar,
Oh, that's what it was.
it's brown.
I
it's,
thought it was barbecue sauce.
it's brown sugar and it's melted over them. So it's they're
like-
wrapped
it's
in
like honey.
bacon.
like a caramel almost.
Yeah,
That's,
they're wrapped in bacon and then
ooh.
that's melted, and so it's like greasy sugar.
Yeah,
It's probably the worst thing that you could ever consume.
yeah. No, you'll have a heart attack the moment you eat one, but it's well.
No,
worth
I
it.
ate half a pan.
and started foaming out the mouth.
They're so good, dude. Jesus.
In that,
Bro, guys,
Jesus.
this is some serious shit. This
Yep,
is some
let's hear
serious
it.
shit.
Let's hear it.
At any moment in time, the magic school bus could be in your ass.
Okay.
you would have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, is that it? Just that they could be?
You never know.
yeah. So like,
Jake's trying to find
it
out.
could be. Just,
Sometimes I feel a little something. Oh, like maybe that was fucking Wanda
So now
or whatever
who-
her name is. Miss
So-
Frizzle.
This frizzle.
so now you can have the undying fear of a bus fucking just forming full size in your fucking chest
Yeah.
and ripping you in half.
Yeah. Or if you fart.
This episode of the podcast was brought to you by the Magic School Bus.
Yes. We worked in collaboration.
Sponsored by Miss Frizzle.
The Magic School Bus theme song was written by me.
Oh, yeah.
Magic School Bus.
That was absolutely a fact.
It is.
Even though it's probably way older than me.
That's gonna be our first single.
Yeah.
Magic School Bus theme
Dude,
song.
well, I was talking about
Bro, hear me out. We should cover Baby Shark.
No, dude, I've been saying we should do a cover of the Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
But dude, imagine like a metal like chugging to that song.
Bill, go, 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 go.
Yeah, that would basically, we could just release that.
Dude, we just drop in all the fucking drop A.
I'm just, dude, what's up?
Oh, I thought I heard something.
Jake, it's good. There's nothing there.
At least I don't think so.
Right. Fuck!
Why would
Zach,
you say that?
Shut up. There's nothing
Your
there.
AC's going off.
Oh, that scared me. Because I've got one headphone on, and so I just heard a, like, loud...
Holy I'm just joking. But, dude, Bill Nye the Science Guy, and, like, drop down, we could do that for the end of a podcast one day.
I actually kind of do want to go back to the something in the way thing. I do want to talk.
I do
actually want to hear your thoughts and your thoughts on that. It was a funny bit, but I really do want to hear it.
Okay. Start with Zach. Actually,
So-
let's do it at the same time.
God
Like
dang it.
deja vu.
Yeah.
No, when we first covered that song, and I just like, I don't know what it was. The first time we covered it though, and I like had made up in my mind I wanted it to be like our style, kind of. We did Wicked Game, and we just made it like punk rock basically.
Yeah.
We're trying to be a versatile band.
Yeah, and something in the way, like, was like, I'm just gonna screw with this and make it really like heavier.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put all my like emotion into it. I started singing it. I think the take that was on, that was like our second take of that song ever. Or
Yeah,
something.
that was on the last podcast.
Yeah.
And
I genuinely got emotional though.
something magic fucking happened
I think it was great.
on that take. And I genuinely think that it should stay that way. I just don't know that we can convince Ryan to not play the drums for 2 measures. Or what?
I think we could,
Probably.
but
Well, what
it's just like the I don't know. I feel like I've kind of been close to a lot of people that have had issues with addiction, and something about something in the way, like, it just made me think of somebody at their lowest.
Yeah.
And
That's
like,
really what that song's about. You
Yeah.
know, like,
and I never had felt like I've felt that song. We've sung that song a million times, like acoustically, but doing it the way that I was and just like throwing all my emotion to it to see what would happen, it just really got me.
Yeah.
I could just picture, you know. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the Something in the Wake Up.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was a good take. I feel like it wasn't a perfect take, but it was really good. And like vocally it was really good. For me, that take I messed it up completely. But that was because, you know, we had just got done from our outside break.
yeah.
It was like the first time that we had.
Yeah,
And
we
also-
barely played that song.
And here's the thing also, whenever there is a section in that song where we really just kind of take off with it, we really do our own thing with it.
Mm-hmm.
And that, for me,
The
I just,
breakdown.
I don't know, it was just genuinely something took over me.
Yeah, when we
Like-
did that breakdown, and then I just started screaming.
That was sick.
Yeah, like, I don't know, something just took over me, and I was like hoping that that everybody else would just have the same vision I did.
Yeah, and that's why I think it was a good one to start with. We should definitely revisit that song on a later podcast too, and like I don't
Maybe
know.
we can even do it acoustically.
Yeah, I'd be
Do
down.
yeah.
We can throw some mad harmonies down. Yay!
We've got a lot of opportunity to put out more songs.
Yeah,
that we
I
just
really
wanna-
think
we
I
want to
just
have
don't-
fun.
the
putting
thing
out
about the
on
thing about the
podcast.
songs on the end of the podcast, I'm kind of curious what your guys' thoughts are on
So-
this. But like, for me, I feel like it's cool to put something on there that's not. This might never be released. We might
Yeah.
never play it live. But just like, it's a fun place to kind of just spitball,
Yeah,
because you're still putting it out there. But like the main thing isn't that song.
exactly.
It's
yeah.
just a little fun thing. And I want the podcast to like be the story of the band.
Yeah,
And those little songs, like when you're in a band or just a friend group that makes music in general, it's not the songs that you write and like rehearse and perform for people that are usually the one, like, we're constantly covering songs for fun.
Yeah.
Like, in our spare time when we're just hanging out, we're just singing random songs, trying to cover them. And like the podcast, like that's capturing those moments. Like it's the
it's stuff
behind
we
the
actually
scenes.
like have a lot of fun with and can get more lax and creative.
Yeah.
Because like
Cover Bill Nye.
no, literally. Because it would be a funny gag to put out, but it wouldn't like cost us like putting it on a album or something.
So
Yeah.
here's my thing on it. Genuinely, I was not entirely fond of the idea.
Yeah.
At first, because I was like, we are promptly amidst, doing this podcast, we're also trying to get a set list together, trying to go play shows, by the time, at least fucking summer.
Yeah.
I just don't want the podcast to be our source of, like, putting it out, like,
Yeah.
which is what you were saying. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be that, and that was that was genuinely my concern with it. And like, that being said, I don't know, like, I don't know if we should put original songs on it necessarily.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe if we did do original songs, it could be like a B-side version, like something alternative, like how
That's
we do
interesting
Wicked Game.
because if we put Move Me on the end of this podcast, we're kind of trending towards just covering songs on the end of the podcast.
Which is not really the vision, but
not necessarily, but it's not like bad.
Yeah,
it's not a bad
because
idea.
it's still like us putting our sound out.
Yeah, it's still
we're still different in our own ways.
It's not worth covering a song in my mind unless you make
Change
it different, like
make it your own,
very different. Yeah, add something or whatever, take something away.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like that being said, I still think it would be, worth putting like a little alternate style version of some of our original stuff if we felt like it. I mean, we don't even have like our original stuff out yet, so that's probably the priority. Yet. But
yeah, that's my main thing. I just my priority at this moment, genuinely, before I even start thinking about trying to put out an album, I want to make sure that we can go out and play a show.
Yeah.
And the main reason for that is because if we fucking just put something out and by miracle or happenstance somebody gets a hold of it and gets a hold of us like, yo, I like this shit. I want to fly you out somewhere or whatever. And like, we've got to like go play shows. Like, at the end of the day, like, it ends in us playing shows.
Yeah.
However that may be. And I want to make sure that we can do that. And I want to play a few shows and do it, get a feel for it. So that way we know we can do it before I even think about trying to put out an album.
Yeah. I do think, like, we're at the point where it kind of doesn't matter, though. Because, like, if you think about it the opposite way, it's like if we did decide to put a mixed song out somewhere, even just like SoundCloud or something. Yeah. We show all these people are like, this song sucks. Then we know, like, okay, maybe don't play that one live.
Yeah.
But if they're like, this one's great, they're like, okay, maybe there's a reason.
Maybe add that to the set list.
Yeah, maybe there's a reason we should like be pushing to come out more and do live shows, because like, personally right now I don't feel like a rush to do live stuff when I still don't even like I need to figure out my parts.
As true as that is, regardless, in the fall we will have been a band for an entire year.
Yeah.
And if we haven't played shows at that point, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not trying to put us on any fucking, like, what's the word? Like, totem pole or whatever, but, like, there are bands that I know that, and members of, bands that I know that are getting ready to go out and play shows and haven't even been 3 months.
Yeah.
Like, and look, once again, it's not to say that, you know what I mean, to rush it or whatever, but it's like, if we're gonna do it, like, we need to start figuring it out.
My thought is whatever happens.
Yeah.
Whatever comes first. So in my mind, I don't have like it planned out in the way that I think it should be. I'm just kind of thinking like, right now the podcast is, we have all the equipment we need to record it. We're recording it. We're capturing kind of where we're at in our conversations and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's cool. Throw a cover in there. That's cool. We're just working on getting ourselves prepared to like.
We're taking steps.
We're figuring out who we are together.
Yeah.
And who the band is. But then like, meanwhile, we're working on our music, which is the main goal in the first place of the band, is obviously to like put out music. And like, where you make your money,
yeah,
as a band, isn't probably from the shows really, until you have become successful.
Huge.
Yeah. And so like,
No, that's in sales of like T-shirts and.
I don't have like a
selling
tickets,
albums and shit like that.
right,
yeah.
but like putting out the music, that's like where all that comes from. And so like the shows is cool. I think if like, I think it's very possible, and I wouldn't discourage it. Like if we get to the point where we get offered a show or we see something we think we can do, we decide we want to do it, cool.
I know how
if
to
the
book
album-
shows. All you've got to do is call them, like, be like, hey, my band, we're trying to play shows, you know? Like,
I just mean like if it happens first, if we get to the point where we're trying to play shows, it happens first, and then
there are 2 out of 4 of us that are desperately wanting to play shows. Me and Ryan. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you had a different experience with it than him and I did.
Yeah.
But for me, ultimately, like, that's the drug for it. That's the whole drive for me. It's like, if we don't put out an album, whatever, it's a podcast. As much as I enjoy it, it would have been whatever. You know, my main goal was to get a couple songs fucking done up well, so that way, you know, like, we can fucking go out and play them and do it well. And, you know, just go out and play shows, because that was the drug for me. Like, I want more of that.
Yeah.
That being said, I don't want to rush it.
Yeah.
But I am still on the, like, if we've been like a band for a year and we haven't played a show, it's like, at least like a little house show or something.
I don't think the
house shows
timeline
might be the
matters
move.
as much as like,
because I can get us house shows.
Like, if we're talking like, we're gonna be friends first, obviously.
Yes, that's.
And, you know, I have no reason to feel like any of us would just stop really being friends. Like, I feel like the only real time crunch, it's not even about the time. To me, it's about the amount that we've learned in the amount of time. Like, what we're putting on the table after all this time. If it's still not good, you know, like, I'm saying I think we're good, but like, everybody can improve.
Oh, for sure.
And like,
I think with skill, there's like a singularity that you approach, you know, like with music, at least with music skill, or that's how it was for me when I first started learning guitar. Like, I'm not great at guitar, but there was like a long time where I could not play guitar at all, and nothing I could do sounded good, and it motivated me none.
Yeah.
Just because like I wasn't good. And then it clicked at some point. I got just good enough that I could put one chord right after another chord. And maybe I had 4 chords in a row. And then I like to write. So then like I wrote a song.
Yeah.
And that was the moment where I was like, that's it. And from there, it's like I just keep getting better and better at writing songs. Now I feel like I can write a song and be confident that it's a decent song,
Yeah.
which is cool. And I think as a band, it's kind of a similar thing where like we're gonna suck for a while, and we're gonna have been doing this for a year, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And because we're trying to figure each other out and ourselves and our music. But then like there's gonna be a point where I think we're starting to see where we're meshing together.
Yeah.
Where like you have an idea when you're playing bass, and Loyal just feels the idea.
Yeah.
And Ryan
vice
just
versa,
feels the
too.
idea, and I can kind of go with it, and it all just kind of, it works. And so I think as we're getting there, you're going to start to see more payoff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And,
I don't know.
there's still some massive hurdles I feel like I need to overcome personally before I feel ready. But like I obviously still like would like to be like, damn, we just did that show and it was awesome.
Mhm.
That feeling.
I think I'm going to love that
I
drug.
think that we have the stuff to do that right now, but that doesn't necessarily mean we're ready.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think we've got the cojones to go out and do it right now, but not obviously for like a big crowd. And I think we could put on a decent show for a smaller group of people. You know what I mean?
Get
like,
a bunch of our friends.
friends, family, maybe even like family friends, just like get around, have a beer, whatever. Like, and that's the shit I'm talking about. I'm not necessarily saying go out and play like fucking Rose or, like PDM. We could, or like if we're doing that for a while, then eventually we can move up to like little dive bars, and then start going to different towns.
Well, there's a lot of opportunities around here.
Yeah,
we've
especially for this type of music, I feel.
We've got Cooper's Landing. We've got the
PDM.
Well,
like that's literally where like the scene is.
But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, not even music scene. Like, there's like little stages and small like local places
there's
all
Stevens
over
fucking
town.
Park here. Like
Stevens Park has a stage. There's one.
got a little amphitheater.
There's one down by the river. There's one at Pierpont now. There's a big stage, and they have live music there all the time. There's yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch.
Even just like going somewhere with like a bunch of little portable stuff. I don't know what we do for drums.
Our supplies is actually a big
Which is
spot
another
where
which
we
is
have to
another
improve.
thing that me and Zach have been talking a little bit about here and there.
Mm-hmm.
About getting like a different amp and like getting, maybe like
Because before we travel with anything, like, we're gonna need cases for a lot of it.
we're also gonna need a different vehicle because weather, you know what I mean? Like, like we're gonna have to like get a van. We're all gonna have to like pay on it.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know about a van. I think like a
School bus.
box trailer would be a good place to start because
that's true too. Whatever.
You
Like
could get like a transformer. Have Optimus Prime just carry on.
Bro,
Autobots roll out.
I want Bumblebee, bro.
Oh, yeah.
The fucking Camaro.
I never watched the fucking movies, but
I did.
Was there a girl transformer?
No, maybe.
They were all genderless.
Oh
No,
that was
dude.
really progressive of them.
That I doubt. That's
I
actually
think that they
true.
were all genderless.
I don't know.
They were asexual. They were robots,
They are robots.
but they're also
They-
aliens.
That doesn't
they
mean
don't
they
have
can't
sex.
be gender specified.
Well, they could be, but I feel
It
like
just matters what they're attracted to.
I don't think I honestly. Well, I could be completely wrong. I honestly just don't. I don't think that. I think they all just had like weird different voices, and it was just what.
Was there a girl Power Ranger?
Oh yeah, it was a pink one.
Mm-hmm.
She was probably hot.
She
Did
was
she
a
have
little-
a? Did she have a
She
face?
was a little Asian girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
Cool.
here?
I'm not trying to say anything. Why are you trying to trap me? Fuck.
I keep looking over my shoulder into the darkness through in the hallway, and it's freaking Jake out.
Yeah, I remember the first couple practices. I had a problem. Like we were playing so loud, dude, and like we still play really loud.
We still haven't got a noise complaint.
I don't know how, but I was like so scared for some reason.
But you can't make a noise complaint in the middle of the day.
That's true.
And we're also, I live next to the highway, so if you just go outside at night, you can just like hear
Yeah, if the wind blows the
traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But dude, I was like sitting in the room, like facing the door. For some reason, I was so paranoid that someone would just walk in. And so that's how I started practice. And then I also was hiding in the washing machine closet
You did that a lot.
playing. I don't know why. I just felt like it. You know, it
He
wasn't
was like,
a
if somebody
nervous
comes
thing.
bursting in, you're just
Yeah,
there.
I'm safe.
No, yeah, it was just like, I don't know, funny, and also I could sit down.
Yeah.
So yeah, always in the closet.
Yeah.
Jake
Guess
lives in the closet.
Yeah.
He just came out
Yep.
right now.
Wow.
We should not make a joke out of that.
I'm only attracted to Optimus Prime
God dang.
and cart pushers.
Heck yeah.
How long has this been going?
It's an hour and 20 minutes long.
Oh,
right now.
God.
That's not bad.
If you had to choose a different hobby other than music, right?
Yeah.
Like to keep you sane,
Art. That
but
would be
specifically like what do you think you would dive into? Like all the time and effort we've put into music, if you just like had to put all that toward a different pastime.
I think.
You could be an amazing like oil painter. If you
Right.
just like every moment we'd ever spent making music and learning how to make music, you were just oil painting. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking like. I often switch between different weird hobbies like that. Like sometimes I go out of phases of being creative musically. Like I like to draw,
Mm-hmm.
but lately it's been writing for some reason. Like I don't know. Dude, it's just your foot. Something. But I don't know. I've been writing a lot lately. Like I think it'd be cool to write like a book series or some shit. Just like I don't know. Create a story out of
Yeah.
nothing. What would you do, Loyal?
Mine would probably be. I would have to say drawing. If I were to have exerted every bit of my time into drawing, which is something I do want to learn a little bit of, even still.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was something that I also saw a lot growing up was people draw, and that's something that I've always thought I might be able to do, but yeah, I think it would have been art, like,
Yeah.
you know, like drawing and sketching. I wanted to write a comic book whenever I was little.
Same. I wanted to write a comic book like last year.
Yeah, like, just create a superhero and just, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, invent your own universe of shit. You know, that'd be cool as fuck.
It was cool.
And be able to draw it all, like the
Yeah.
action scenes. Sounds so satisfying.
That's
Which
one thing.
Which, granted, I've also said I want to get into voice acting a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Because I can do a little bit with my voice. It's not a lot, but I smoke a lot of cigarettes.
Give me your best impression of
Elvis Presley.
SpongeBob walking in on Sandy cheating on him with Larry.
Okay, I'm not
I'll,
that good.
I'll be Sandy. I'll be Sandy.
I'm not that good.
No, give me an impression of SpongeBob.
I can't do a SpongeBob.
Okay, how about an impression of Goofy?
He's got
Goofy.
that.
Gorge, Mickey.
Goofy walks into a store and decides he's had enough.
You
And-
know what? Fuck this!
What are you gonna do, Goofy?
I'm gonna burn this motherfucker down!
No, what do we do to you? I've got kids at home.
Fuck your kids!
You would? Dude, I think Goofy would. What would your hobby be?
I think writing. I think writing it would be, but like before music, my hobby was making, like physically woodworking and welding and stuff, and so
yeah.
like I definitely am still into that, and could spend any amount of time making things, but like a specific like storytelling and writing. Like I went to Jackson Hole Writers Conference last year
Fucking Wyoming.
in Wyoming.
Right after we went to Wyoming.
I'm gonna do that again this year, I think. And it's just I genuinely like love writing, and I don't do it as much as I like could, you know.
Yeah.
But But that's definitely, and I think storytelling, that's one thing I want to get better at bringing into my music.
Oh yeah.
Too, storytelling.
Concept album.
I've always, well, like, I really thought it would be a cool idea to make it like it should just be a fake person, but like be able to write about a fake person's life in a song, because like, you know, I don't really get up to much personally, and I don't really go through much either. So
anymore, I don't either. But
yeah. So like writing about somebody else has been an interest of mine for a while.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, I've got stories for days, but right now there's not much going on.
I think. Yeah. I think we might
wrap it up here.
Might wrap it up.
I will say
you got a lot
for sure though. Next time I feel like we'll be more high energy, because we'll have all of our members, and hopefully it'll be before 11 p.m.
Hopefully.
Jesus fucking Christ! Are you serious?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
also, my girlfriend's outside.
Oh shit! So we should be out of here.
Oh,
Okay.
She just dropped off
not
the
out of
wallet or whatever. What's going on? Oh, yep, there she is. All right. Well,
All right. See you
see you guys
guys
later.